But the one thing that we haven't talked enough about is the bullpen. Justin Sterner joins us there in Milwaukee. The bullpen has been so good. It is great to have you on the program. We appreciate the time before this 3-game set.
Thanks for having me.
Just how good is life going for you right now being in the bullpen for the A's?
I get to be in the big leagues and compete and have fun, and the bullpen, everybody down there has been great, so I'm enjoying it.
You know, you think about your time coming out of BYU back in the day, and you spent a lot of time in the minor leagues. You made it up with the Rays, but it's a different deal for you now because it's just not that you're in the bullpen. You're getting big-time innings in games that really, really matter. What's that been like for you so far?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Just to feel valued, and also I understand that, I got to go out there and earn it. I went into spring training probably on the outside looking in and challenged myself, make it hard for them to make decisions, and so I'm proud of how I've done, and I know it doesn't end now. Like, I got to go out there today and earn it every single day. So just grateful for the opportunity I've been given to compete, and excited to keep it going.
I love that mentality. I love the mentality. I'm coming into camp and I'm going to make this a tough decision on the front office. You did exactly that. How much has it helped you the start of the year? Because a lot of guys go into spring training. We're working on stuff. We've been in labs in the offseason. You've been pitching for your baseball life since spring training. And now that just goes straight into the year. So how much has this become more the norm, and that's really sharpened the edge for you?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something that I think about in the offseason is I want to show up to spring training ready to go, as close to 100% as I can, health-wise and stuff-wise. And so, yeah, just showing up to camp ready to go is definitely a focus for me in the offseason, and it's paid off so far.
When you think about focus and you think about the off season, a lot of people work on a lot of different things. Now we all hear about pitch shaping and going into labs and changing things. Did you change anything, or did you work on something specific? Sometimes it's mental more than it is in physical. What was the big deal for you going into spring this year that's led you to where you are today?
Well, the last few years I've had some groin injury stuff and just kind of nagging things that have kind of kept me from having sustained success and being healthy to stay in the big leagues, like with Tampa last year. And so that was kind of a big focus, was addressing the groin issue and having a proactive plan to kind of keep that healthy and, daily exercises to focus on that. And, but, just stuff wise was refine it, be able to locate it. I didn't really add a new pitch or do anything crazy, but yeah, just feeling healthy and, not having any thoughts in the back of my head is my groin going to be okay today? Stuff like that, where that can really eat at you and affect more than just how my groin feels. So that was a big focus. And, but yeah, not a whole lot of like stuff changing or pitches changing, just trying to be as healthy as I possibly can.
And you think about an injury like that, a groin or a hamstring, there's certain injuries that the number one thing you can do is just rest, right?
Yeah.
There's other injuries, there's certain things, but something like that. And that's got to be one of those frustrating ones, because then all of a sudden you can't really do a lot of lower body movement, can't do a whole lot of throwing. That's got to be rough.
Yeah, for sure. And especially as a pitcher, you're worried about your arm all the time, and then it's non-arm things that are keeping you off the field. And so, yeah, it got to the point where it's like, okay, we need to figure this out. We need to address it and stay on top of it.
But think about your world right now, and I'm so happy for you. It's an unbelievable story. Just take us through. You make the big club out of spring. That's super cool. You start throwing the ball really well. That's great. And then all of a sudden, Mark Kotsay and Scott Emerson are like, hey, you're coming in high leverage time. I mean, you're a big part of the bullpen now. Just take us through this quick journey. It just seems like what a cool ride it's been. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, it's been really fun. And again, just grateful that, they trust me and that I've shown enough that I can, be effective and help the team win in those situations. It's all you can ask for as a pitcher, is to be given those opportunities, to be trusted. And, hopefully I can keep up the streak and keep things going and pitching well, but yeah, just overall, just grateful and gratitude, for everything that's been given to me so far.
Now, the bullpen for the Athletics is always a tight group. I know you guys are a tight group. You've pitched in a lot of cold weather games so far this year. You look at Colorado just coming off of this series in Chicago where Marcotte talked about second game, how cold it was. But you went to school at BYU. This can't be that big a deal for you.
Yeah, I remember in the fall, like our coach we'd have inter squad every now and then when it's 30 and snowing, and our field was heated, and so it could melt the snow. So that gave him an excuse of like, hey, we're going to play in this. So, I mean, yeah, I've played in it before, but it doesn't mean I enjoy being out there in the cold pitching in that. I prefer the heat. I'd rather it be 100 degrees than 30 degrees. But no, yeah, I love my time at BYU. It was great. They're really the only team that school that gave me a chance out of high school. So I owe a lot to them as well. And I work out with the team in the off season. I'm around the team a bunch. My brother's on the team currently. So really close to that program and school. So yeah, it's awesome.
A lot of kids who will be watching this, you're an inspiration because as you said, there wasn't every D1 school knocking down your door. You've had to earn everything in pro ball. Just, talk to the kids out there that you never give up. It takes just one person, one shot, and you make the most of it. You're living proof of that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can go through, from little league to high school to transitioning to college and until now, like I can name people that, right place, right time. I was willing to put the work in, but also those people being there for me, set things up to make things happen to get me here, and so looking back, it's like, okay, in high school, like obviously I never would have thought that I would be here, and just continuing to put my head down and work hard, and people just being in the right place, right time, and taking advantage of those opportunities when they come up. It's been great.
Well, I'm happy to say this. You've earned everything you've gotten and what you continue to get. And congratulations on a hot start. Big series in Milwaukee. Good luck to you, and we'll see you back at the ballpark in West Sacramento. You be well.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks.